WPSP. We Pick Sports. It's the We Pick Sports podcast. You're now tuning in to WPSP, the We Pick Sports podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to WPSP, the We Pick Sports podcast. I'm Chris Miller, a.k.a. Bill Skateboard.
Marin Man.
And we're here today with our third or fourth or fifth, I can't remember, guest of the season. It's Cody Higgins.
What up, dude? What's cracking?
So today we're going to be doing Week 3 NFL picks, and I'll leave it at that, and we'll just fucking get right into it.
Hell yeah.
So first up, we got Thursday Night Football. We have the New Jersey Giants coming into San Francisco. I think San Francisco, they're going to run, do short pass. Giants, they're spreading out the ball a little bit in that second half against Arizona. But with Saquon possibly out, I haven't heard anything on it yet. I think San Francisco's getting this one. I'm going 28-13 San Francisco taking this one.
I definitely like that. I'm not big on the Giants yet. I mean, the total Cowboys blowout was definitely hard to watch. They did a little bit better week 2, but still nothing. I'm still not impressed. I'm not blown away. I want Daboll back as our OC is what I'm trying to say. I would get him off the Giants, give him back to us. But anyway, I'm not big on the Giants. I really like CMC. I am in fantasy, so I'm really hoping that he goes off, obviously. I'm gonna say I like 28-10. I don't even think the Giants are gonna get you 13.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see 28-3 too.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys. I think the Niners are too much for the Giants. I said the first podcast that I'm sleeping on the Giants all the way this year. I mean, they looked really good in the second half, but I mean, it wasn't a good game. It was the Cardinals, right?
Yeah,
the Cardinals.
So, bear that in mind.
Awful team. So they got outscored 60-0 going in the first six quarters.
Yeah.
Did Daboll take over play calling? I thought
That's
I read
what
that.
I
heard that,
and
I don't know for a fact.
Happened. I think this is the biggest comeback in Giants history.
Because if Daboll's
40s,
Yeah,
he's playing,
since the 40s. I remember seeing that. Which is pretty embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a cool stat. You won the game.
but it's not a position.
Yeah, like having the best. That's like being most improved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to be most improved,
No.
right?
No, but yeah, I'm definitely going to go probably Niners. I think 27-17. I think if Daboll's calling the plays, then they can score points against anybody. But this Niners defense is insane. And Saquon's out. I don't think he's playing. If they play him on Thursday, it's stupid.
Yeah, they're risking.
It's not worth it. It's not worth
get
it.
injured again.
It's week 3. Like,
Yeah,
just let him. It's especially a short turnaround like this.
Yeah.
Why would you? I don't.
Especially against a powerhouse.
And I don't think Daboll would. I mean, he comes from our mentality,
Yeah.
so McDermott wouldn't play him. So
I mean, do you really want to put an injured Saquon up against a becoming healthy Bosa?
this is an
That's a
insane
horrible choice.
defense. Like, no, thank you. But yeah.
Yeah, next game I got up, we got Atlanta Falcons at Detroit. This one is kind of a toss-up for me, at least. I've been really high on Atlanta all year, but I know Atlanta's defense has been good, but I don't think Ritter keeps up with Detroit's high-powered offense, and I think Detroit comes out with this one 27-20.
I'm really excited to watch running backs in this. Obviously, I think everybody's going to kind of be looking at Gibbs and Bijan. I was really. Oh yeah, you have Gibbs.
I need Gibbs so bad, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry,
I
Montgomery.
was really big on Bijan coming into the year. I was really torn on taking him first round in fantasy. That's how much I believe in him. I think I've watched his highlight tapes probably 4 or 5 times. I'm really impressed with that kid. That being said, I do think that Detroit's going to take this. I was never big on Goff. I'm starting to come around to him. I think that he's really using Amon-Ra very well, especially with Montgomery's out, right? He just got hurt.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think, like you actually said last week, they really need to start kicking it to Gibbs there and letting him go off. And I really think this might be Gibbs' game. I think he might actually start going off since it's just him back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm in on the Lions this year. I don't know. I think they're the best team in that division. I just don't think the Packers have enough weapons on offense to keep up with them. I think the Lions have it. Like, Amon-Ra's sick. Jahmyr Gibbs is sick.
I don't know
when Montgomery's going to be back. He's a serviceable freaking
What was his
running back
injury?
there. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ankle? Something like that?
Probably something like that. But yeah, I just think they're too much. I don't have too much trust in Desmond Ridder. He seems to be doing all right. I mean, it's only his second year, I believe, so he seems to be doing all right. I just think
Yeah, he's okay.
I think Goff is more polished and he'll lead them to a dub, probably like 31-20 or something like that. I just think their offense is too much.
Yeah.
I like that.
Aiden Hutchinson is a beast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
He's
about
a
him. He's fun to
beast.
watch. He's fun. I really love D-line.
Yeah.
It said Montgomery has a thigh bruise, so he'll probably not be out
thigh?
too long.
No,
yeah.
probably a week or two.
Yeah, probably a week.
Yeah. The next
Or he'll
one,
be back, who knows?
yeah, who knows?
And if Gibbs goes off this week, though, he might just take the spot.
I would just tell him to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got nothing to lose.
Take a break. Take a break.
You got an
Yeah.
excuse to just roll with Gibbs.
Yeah.
Exactly. Fair.
The next one I got up here is Los Angeles Chargers at Minnesota Vikings. This one, especially with the way the Chargers have been playing, and surprisingly, primetime Kirk Cousins, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, became a toss-up for me. I think if Austin Eckler is out, I'm going Minnesota 31-27.
Yeah, this is, when you look at the name on paper, you think, man, this is going to be a great game. I can't wait to watch this. And the way that these two teams have been playing lately, I don't know how much fun this is going to be to watch. Especially if Eckler's out. If Eckler's out with, I don't know, did you guys hear about that whole thing where the NFL is accusing the players' union of telling the running backs to fake injuries? To try and
To get more money.
yeah, did you guys not hear about this?
Oh, no.
Yeah, this is definitely a thing. I'll have to send you guys some articles. About it, dude. Yeah, this is definitely a thing. And I think Eckler, I think that's kind of what's going on with Eckler. I think he's got a little stinger, and I think he's saying, all right, well, supposedly the players' union, maybe, I don't know, allegedly.
I'll hear you.
I have articles.
I didn't realize Quentin
links,
Johnson
maybe. I don't know
was
how we post.
You only
shit.
be able to see him if you subscribe.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So, especially if Eckler's out, I definitely think it's going to be JJ's game. I think Kirk might start coming around here a little bit. He definitely had a couple good tosses last game. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking that I'm going to say I like the Vikings 21, Chargers 14. I think Vikings taking it by a touchdown.
All right. Looking at this game, I think it's going to be a decent game. I mean, I know they both keep losing. I just think their offenses are actually kind of sick, and they're both defenses I don't have faith in at all. Is J.C. Jackson hurt, or is he back? Because I know he got banged up a little bit.
But it should be a shootout.
It doesn't matter either way. The weapons on offense are going to be too much for both defenses. I don't believe in either one of them. I mean,
Now, with Mike Williams, I mean, Keenan went off last week, which was great.
Yeah.
But without Eckler, I mean, how much can you really trust Williams? Because I've serviced Williams, I've serviced Herbert last year, and it wasn't knock your socks off.
Oh, I
crazy,
agree.
you know
I
what
agree. I don't know. I just don't have any faith in the Vikings defense either.
That's fair. I agree with that.
I just don't have faith in the
That's
Vikings at all. I don't know. I'm not that high on them. But their weapons on offense are pretty sick, so I could see them going off.
Madison needs to have a better
Yeah,
game.
Madison needs to do better.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's been doing
they need to
nothing.
scheme something to get him involved or somebody involved. I don't know who their backup is, but they got to get something. But JJ's definitely going to go off no matter who.
Always.
Addison's
Anytime.
sick. I mean, I really like Addison. Osborne, he's pretty good too. For sakes, I'm just going to go with the Chargers. Fuck it. 27-20. No, I'll go 30-23. Fuck it. 30-23 Chargers.
Hey, do you guys think that Alexander Madison and Dalvin Cook, they kind of look very similar right now, right?
Yeah.
Like they kind of feel interchangeable.
Boise State.
If you think about if you think about both of the way both of them have been playing, they kind of look similar, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Vikings just kind of could have flipped a coin and they would have had the same guy,
Same thing.
right?
Yeah,
That's kinda what it feels like anyway, from what I've seen.
Dalvin Cook hasn't been too special.
How many rushing yards do you think the Vikings have on the season?
Like,
It's a number you guys all should know.
69.
Yeah, 69. Yep, they're last in the league.
Wow.
69, just behind Pitt with 96.
Yeah, it didn't
That's
tell me.
kind of fun
Didn't tell
that
me, but
reciprocates.
Joshua
like that.
Kelly leads both teams in rushing with 130. So I
Yo.
was like, can't be very high.
Is that Indy at the top because of Zach Moss? Oh wait, no, never mind.
Cleveland's
I'm
at the
stupid.
top,
Yeah.
404.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. Oh, Nick Chubb's knee. You just reminded me of that, bro.
That was awful.
Ooh, that was not
awful.
fun.
Oh, where the hell was I?
Oh man, I feel so bad for that guy.
I find the sheet I was on. Okay, what do we got next? Okay.
Saints Packers, yeah.
Yeah, next game I got up, New Orleans and the Packers. This one should be another close one, I'm thinking. Jordan Love hasn't been terrible. I mean, completion percentage, there's some to be there, but not many turnovers, 3 touchdowns each game.
I like his balls.
Yeah, he's got good balls. I don't know if he's had a real test yet or not.
I said that last. I
It's
said
hard
that
to tell.
podcast.
But this one, I think, if Green Bay does have Aaron Jones and Christian Watson back, I think they'll be able to pull this one off. I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to go 21-17 Green Bay on this one, if they got all their guys back.
21-17 Green Bay. I'm kind of big on the Saints lately. I've enjoyed watching them. Chris Olave, he's really impressed me. Who's that other guy that they got down there?
They got Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
Chris
Michael
Olave.
Slant Boy. Slant Boy. That's what we call him at work. Slant Boy.
Slant boy.
Yeah, and I've never believed in Michael Thomas at all, and very recently I have been very impressed with his slants. Him and Derek Carr been good on connecting with short yardage, just kind of chipping away, and it's I kind of like to look at that as classic football. Just take what you can get, little at a time, and that's really fun to watch for me. I think Derek Carr is as mid of a quarterback as it gets.
It's like the Andy Dalton line.
That's a very good call. So I think that the little chips that he can give to Thomas on top of when he feels like getting some balls and throwing it down the field, trying to connect with Olave, I think that's going to work out for him very well multiple times this year. Once they get Kamara back, I think it's going to get really dangerous for him. I like...
Well, because Jamal Williams is out now.
Yeah, Jamal Williams is out.
So they just got to
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. I forgot about that.
They just got to go one more week without Jamal.
I forgot
though.
about that. That changes things. Yeah, that changes things.
Yeah.
All right. Everything I said about the Saints, when Kamara comes back, that's what I mean.
Asterisk.
Asterisk on that.
Yeah, we're good with that. We're good with that.
Yeah. Packers defense is spooky if you have a no-name at running back. So I like Packers. I'm going to go Packers 21, Saints 17.
Oh, I like that pick. Sounds very familiar.
I think
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Aaron Jones back? Do we know?
I don't know.
What was even wrong with him? I don't have him in any of my leagues. So hamstring.
He had that 30-yard touchdown, and then he grabbed his hamstring.
Oh, I remember watching that. watching that.
And then Christian Watson is still questionable, I think.
Okay.
So it's a real toss-up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't have a clue, honestly. I was high on the Packers last week. Maybe I'm just sleeping on the Falcons. I don't know. Or maybe they just played bad. I mean, Jordan Love's young, so
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, Derek Carr, I agree.
And then the Packers went against the Bears
Yeah,
week 1.
the
Bears are
Bears.
horrible.
Yeah,
The Bears are awful.
The Bears are the
Man,
worst
I
team.
put a lot of stock into Justin Fields,
I
man.
got DJ
in
Moore
my
in a
other
couple
league.
leagues too, and he's kind of
Yeah.
I drafted 3 Bears players in my other league.
yeah. I got Khalil.
Oh,
Khalil
no.
Moore
He
and
hasn't
Fields.
done
Oh, no.
shit, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a clue. Just gonna roll with the Saints because you guys both want the Packers, so fuck it.
Word up.
Yeah,
Maybe
no, I'm
Slam
not
Boy can
going
come in
to.
clutch.
No, I'm not. Packers.
Packers. All right, we
Packers.
got the clean
Packers.
sweep. 3 Packers.
27-24. Fuck it.
These are going to be a lot of fun games this week that are close.
It is.
If they're all this close, I mean.
That would be sick.
This,
Yeah.
What is this one?
This
It's
next
not
one
gonna be close.
is not going to be close. No, Jacksonville at Houston. I think Jacksonville has balance, with the rushing and the offense, and Houston's going to pass a lot because they're going to be
C.J. Stroud
down.
looks kind of nice.
He does. I mean, he even came back.
He's
with
got
his,
626 yards passing already.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to pass a lot. Nico Collins, Robert Woods, some Tank Dell in there. I say, I don't think Houston's going to put up points, but Jacksonville's going to put up more. I'm saying 35-21 Jacksonville. That's what I'm going with.
All right. I like the Jags in this one. I think most people are going to like the Jags in this one. The Texans are trying to pull it together. I don't think they're together yet. No. I think that they have another couple. I think Texans fans, you got a couple hard years ahead of you, man. C.J. Stroud, he didn't really pop to me anyway in the first game this year. Last game, he definitely looked a little bit better. Looked like he
got some garbage down here.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not sure what the score was.
I think did he get sacked 6 times and pressured 9 times? Like his line fell apart.
I was gonna say.
I think a lot of people got injured too.
Name one guy on Houston's O-line.
It used to be Larry Tussimel or something.
Houston's,
other than that,
exactly. Houston.
He was injured.
Houston's money is not in their O-line right now.
No.
So I think absolutely the Jaguars are more rounded.
He's been sacked 11 times in 2 games.
11 times in 2 games?
Yeah.
Sounds like Burrow when he first came in.
He's got a 91.2 rating, though. That's nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But, yeah, garbage time points.
Yeah, exactly. So, I like the Jags in this one, obviously. I'm going to go... I like 28-14 Jags.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. Yeah. I like C.J. Stroud. I don't know if he'll be great. I don't know if he'll be good. Second game, so who knows. I just think the Jaguars are better in all aspects. I just don't think the Texans are ready either. I don't think they have enough weapons that are explosive enough. And Dameon Pierce hasn't done nothing.
Nah.
Disappointing. I need ETN to start doing better for my work league. So ETN, come on. Let's get her going, boy. Me too. Yeah. He just had an off week. I'm not too mad because I won anyways, so didn't hurt too bad. But I need you to step it up. But yeah, I got the Jaguars. They're too much. I'm gonna go 31-20, 31-17, something like that.
Math.
Yeah, math. No one likes math.
The next one we got up is Denver Broncos going down to Miami. Yeah. The Denver pass defense is extremely vulnerable, just looking at the yards. I think Miami's just going to fucking tee off on them.
He's got 715 yards.
Yeah. Miami's leading the league in that. They're also, I'll look that up later, they're way up there in rushing too because of Raheem's game.
Mostert's got 158.
Yeah.
Mostert's been going off.
That's a lot.
So their offense, both rush and pass, they're able to get it done, but they're going to really get it done against Denver, 34-13. Take that, Cody G.
That's a route, my G.
Russell Wilson broke his finger or whatever he did to his finger. What was that, 2 years ago now? And he's never been able to recover from it, and I don't know how that ruined a Hall of Fame quarterback, but it did. I can't watch Broncos games because I feel embarrassed for the man.
Mr. Unlimited.
And unlimited, uncommon, whatever he wants to say, he's unbearable to watch play football. That being said, I'm pretty sure, isn't he like top 3 fantasy quarterback right now?
He might be.
Some shit
he's
like
got
that.
485 with 5 tutties.
I was going to say, he's not bad right now.
He's not doing awful. They're just not good.
Yeah, he's still... It's the Broncos.
They're coming from behind, too.
This isn't the Peyton Manning story. It's not going to end the same way.
He's the fourth.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's not doing
And it's
bad.
because a lot of the quarterbacks have had awful starts. It's like the ones you expect. Like,
that's also fair.
Did Josh pass him yet or no? Because that's about to happen.
Yeah,
like,
that's happening.
Like he's gonna get up there. Joe Burrow probably not because he's probably out.
Right now,
I don't know.
Vikings,
But
his calf is still hurt, right?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Vikings, Packers, Colts, Russell, and then Dolphins. Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Either way.
Yeah.
Nonetheless. The Dolphins terrify me. The Dolphins absolutely scare the living shit out of me. I think Waddle out? He's in concussion protocol at least, right? I think Waddle's
he's in
out.
protocol, yeah.
That doesn't mean shit in this game. Tyreek is going to make these guys look silly. I think their only hope is Pat Surtain still in?
I think
he's
so.
healthy, right?
He's not on the injury report.
Okay, so
But I don't. One sec. Let's look at the full.
I think the only hope for this team is Pat Surtain, because if not, Tyreek Hill is going to make everybody look goofy.
No.
Because you'd have to do one on him and then safety
I don't
over
see
the
Jalen
top.
Waddle.
One on and
on
safety
the
over
injury
top. That's the
report.
only chance that
Yeah.
the Broncos have of not getting embarrassed in this game.
I don't see.
I think
Jalen
this is going to
Waddle.
look worse than the first game of the year with who was that? The Giants and
Cowboys?
the Cowboys.
40-0.
Yeah. I think we're going to have something similar. I'm going to say I'm going to go 40-14 Broncos. I think this is going to look bad.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have very much faith in the Broncos against this Miami team. This Miami team is one of my favorite team. Well, not favorite, but like best teams out there.
Fun
I
to
think.
watch. Yeah.
Like Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah.
Right
When they
now.
do good, it's bad for us, but it's fun to
Yeah,
watch.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we can still take care of them. I mean, we gotta try to just limit them, but that's next week's problem. So
Yeah.
not next.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is next week.
Yeah, it is
next
next
week's
week,
problem.
yeah.
So we won't go into depth on that. You already know I'm still picking the Bills, so don't
Always,
you worry.
baby. Always.
Don't you worry. But yeah, I don't know. Dolphins are too much. Tua's nasty. Like, I don't care what people say. Tua's nasty.
As long as he doesn't hit his head too many more times, I think Tua's going to do very good.
Yeah,
for a while.
and Tyreek Hill's fast as hell. I think Pat Surtain might be able to slow him down, but you got to put two over.
Yeah.
You got to put two over him. I don't know why anybody wouldn't. He's too explosive. You can't let him take the freaking lid off your defense.
Spooky.
Yeah, I don't know what the Chargers
I don't know
were
what
doing
the
that
fuck
game.
they were
That
doing.
was
I don't know
stupid.
why you wouldn't double him. Just double him every damn game. I mean, play.
You have to. You have
fuck
to.
it. Like,
You have to.
he's nasty. Like, you got to put two people on him. Jalen Waddle's nasty too, but
That's what makes it so bad to
Yeah.
have that tandem. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
Yeah.
all right, double up hill, and then this other.
yeah, you just
other
gotta
fucking
freaking
Pro
pick your
Bowlers
poison.
over
Pick
here
your
running.
poison.
Yeah.
But
Has he made Pro Bowl yet? He's fucking gonna if he hasn't.
I don't know.
I
He
don't know
might
if he
not
did.
have.
Well, if he hasn't, he's gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe.
yeah.
I
was gonna
believe
say,
that they're way too much.
I'll stand on that.
Way too much
Yeah.
for the poor. I mean,
The hapless Broncos.
Broncos leading receiver is Marvin Mims with 4 receptions and 122 yards.
Hey, I give Mims a
He's
shout
been going
out.
off.
That sounds like those
But
Jesus
4
Christ.
catches.
Hopefully,
Yeah, 4 catches.
Because there was a Hail Mary in that game. I
Yeah,
think.
Dolphins 38-14,
Yeah,
something like
we're all on the
that.
same
Maybe
page
21
this
on a
one.
garbage time touchdown or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
that was a fun
But-
comeback they almost had last week.
Yeah, that was
was
cool.
fun. That was
I was
fun.
rooting for the 2-point conversion.
Me too.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the Broncos are gonna get walloped.
Toasted.
Yeah.
Wow, he says.
Yeah.
This next game was probably the toughest one for me to make heads or tails of. It's Tennessee at Cleveland. Because even with Nick Chubb out, that was a gruesome injury last night, and it looked like it. So was he at Georgia originally, or
Georgia?
It looked like the same injury he had then.
Except with a person on top
Brutal,
of it.
yeah. But so Nick Chubb's definitely out, but Jerome Ford, he seemed serviceable in his backup.
He seemed okay.
Tennessee's offense seems to be hit or miss, but their defense always keeps them in games. We saw that with the Chargers, and so I'm thinking the Cleveland defense, which also looked really good, is going to win a close one. So I'm thinking Cleveland goes away with this one, 14-10. But I could see it going either way.
Is DeAndre Hopkins hurt? I saw his ankle had something wrong with it, and I wanted to make fun of my coworker because he has yeah.
easier for me to pick Cleveland.
Yeah, I wanted to make fun of my coworker because
D-Hop?
he
I
has
don't
D-Hop
see him
on
the
his
injury
team.
report.
I thought he went out with an ankle or something.
Tennessee, right?
This is active. Yeah, I haven't seen anything
No?
new.
Yeah, I'm looking right here on the full injury report.
All right, cool.
They're Tennessee.
All right. So that makes things interesting.
You have to wait to make fun of them for later.
Yeah, exactly, which sucks. I definitely got a sleeper notification about that though. That's for sure.
He might have came out of the game. I
Maybe.
don't know.
I don't know.
Because
Anyway,
yeah.
So, the Nick Chubb injury was gruesome. I've held my knee like that before. I knew what happened as soon as I saw him hold that knee. I was like, oh, dude, he is fucked. I really hope to watch him play football again. That's how bad that injury was. That being said, I'm going to tell you guys something right now that I think is going to happen, and it's on my waivers right now, and I really hope that I'm ahead of you guys right now in waivers.
Definitely out of me.
I think Kareem Hunt's going back to the Browns. I don't know how fast, but I think Kareem Hunt's going back to the Browns, and I think they're finishing out the season like that. And I think that's actually going to be pretty interesting because anytime I watch Kareem Hunt, as long as he's not punching his old lady in the face, I think that it's fun to watch. I think he's a very, very serviceable running back, and I think that he can make the Browns still in some sort of semblance of a decent team this year. Deshaun Watson, I don't like him. No. I don't think many people do. And even people who don't care about all his allegations or whatever you want to say, he just plays bad football now. He is not Houston Deshaun Watson anymore. It sucks for Amari Cooper because I like Amari Cooper, but until Deshaun decides to not be so angry all the time and push refs. You guys see he got away with that?
Yeah,
he pushed that ref. He'll be getting something in the mail. He's got it, dude. But I think Henry's still got a couple more years in him for the Titans. I think with Hop healthy and Tannehill is just good enough. Just good enough.
His line's awful.
I'm sure it is.
Burks wasn't bad last week either.
Ooh, yeah, that's gnarly, dude.
130 and 3 inches.
Yeah, I like the Titans on this one. I think the Browns are gonna have some difficulty until they kind of figure out this whole running back situation. If they get Kareem, I think they're gonna be okay. If not, which I think is gonna be the case for this game, they're gonna have that Ford kid. Ford is good. He's not ready. I think he got a shot of adrenaline, not knowing that was going to be that game for him last night.
And he's not Chubb.
Nobody's Chubb.
They're not game planning against him.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's Chubb. Yeah. So I like the Titans on this one. I think it's going to be fun to watch. I think it's going to be close. I'm going to go Titans 24, Browns 17.
Yeah, I hate the Browns. I said that last week too. I don't believe in Deshaun Watson at all. Like I said last week that I don't like him. I just think he hasn't shown me anything to think he's even close to being back. I mean, he had that. I mean, I get he was suspended, but what are you doing? Like, you still got to be training your ass off. You can pay for people to come and fucking run routes for you.
Ridley was out a whole year. Yeah, and he's back and he's fine.
I mean, so. I don't like him as a person, so I'm glad. Like,
yeah, me too. I don't like him as a person.
He sucks.
He's on the Browns.
Yeah, they might as well bring in fucking Kareem Hunt and have the woman massager and the woman beater.
Raiders, basically.
I was just gonna say this is the Raiders, isn't it?
I mean, I can see him doing it. I don't know if they will. I think they might try to ride it out with him, but I think this game will really determine a lot. And I do think the Titans will be too much for him. I'm not very high on the Titans. But I think Deshaun Watson, Tannehill should be able to do just enough, and Henry should be able to carry him. And they got what's his face?
Traylon Burks?
I like Burks. He finally got involved last week. D-Hop is still pretty good. I mean,
he's getting old.
But, yeah, I just don't have any faith in Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm. And then Byard, is that the safety? Or
Byard? Yeah, he's a beast. I think Watson will turn it over, and Tannehill will do Tannehill stuff to really secure the win, like a 20-13, 20-17 game.
Yeah.
Knock your socks off.
Yeah, it'll be brutal football.
Game of the week.
It's brutal football.
Yeah.
I promise you. Could be wrong, but that's my hot take of the week. Not even hot. Like, that's my freaking cold take of the week.
That just is what it is.
Yeah, it's awful.
I probably won't be watching that.
No
shit. Unless it's the only one that's on.
I think that's on the
smaller TV on Red Zone.
The TV's gonna be turned away too, though.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't even need
just audio.
That's gonna be the little one.
Don't even need to. That's an ugly game.
This is radio.
Radio. You just lit up FM.
So the next one, we got them big old Buffalo Bills.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Going down to DC.
We're back, boys.
They're back. Aaron called it how it was, and it was how it was. You see?
I like how you just said that. That was nice.
So yeah, I think Buffalo's going to do more of the same that they did against the Raiders. I think, as we've said before on the podcast, the Commanders, they have that front line there.
Mm-hmm.
We held up against Max Crosby surprisingly well.
But he was the only one on that damn team.
So I think we're going to have more of a challenge here, but I still think we'll beat them by 14.
Yeah.
I'm going 27-13 Buffalo.
I'm going Bills here. Obviously, look at my T-shirt. I think we're starting to kind of shake off the rust. I think Josh looked in his first game. I think he looked kind of nervous. I think there was all that stuff coming out about him like not liking the fame or whatever. I'm sure you heard about that.
I'm sure it's tough, dude.
Yeah, I mean he's
public eye.
yeah, exactly. And I think
yeah,
exactly. I think it's tough for him to adjust to that. So when he's got to feel like he literally has Western New York on his back because we really need him to get us to the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
And I think he's feeling that sometimes, and you can see it in his face, and it makes him nervous, and it would make me shit my britches. So that being said, I think he's starting to shake the rust off. I think he's starting to remember that he is the man and can be the man. And if we can get Diggs to stop doing his Diggsy thing and just kind of be cool and just catch the ball when we need him to and not yell at us. I think if we can get him to do that with Gabe Davis kind of peppering himself in there. James Cook is really starting to impress me. He makes me nervous with how small he is, but he's quick enough. He like takes 3 steps that are kind of slow, and then as soon as that third step goes, he's fucking gone.
There were multiple times that game. I was like beans. I was like, holy fuck!
It looked like the play
I
was
thought
over.
the play was over, and then he blurs through for like 3-4 yards. Like I was like, fucking right.
That's all you need,
dude. Like
you can win games with that.
That's
you
grit,
can win
dude.
Yeah,
That's
you can win games
grit.
with that.
That's how you win Super Bowls. Check downs and good defense.
Yeah.
Running hard.
Yeah.
The Commanders, they're starting to kind of come around. They've been kind of abysmal the last couple of years. Somehow Sam Howell is actually not bad.
I like that. That'd be his nickname. Somehow Sam.
Somehow Sam. Yeah.
Yes. That's a WPSP original.
WPSP original. I like Dotson a lot. Dotson's really fun. Scary Terry, he's also that's a decent tandem right there.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be able to handle that though. Like you were saying, Commanders front four, they're definitely sturdy. Washington's historically known for their defense, and I think that is kind of what they're going to be focusing on for a little bit, trying to build up on. I think if they can get Sam Howell and, like I said, their little tandem there with Brian Robinson, I think their offense is going to be all right if they just keep working with that. I don't think it's going to be enough for them to stop us, though. I'm thinking I like Bills 35, Commanders 14.
Yeah, I like this game a lot. I'm not a believer of the Commanders at all. I do think they're a decent team. I just don't think they're good enough yet to hang with us. We're just too explosive, and now we're back. Like, Josh is back. We showed we can get rid of the ball quick. That'll neutralize that four-man rush. I mean, it's a scary four-man rush. Osiris Torrance is really going to get tested now. He's not going to have as much help because they're scary down there. I'm excited to see how the Rook does again. He's been nothing but impressive. We finally hit on a second-round pick, maybe.
I don't know. It's fun.
But it's
if
cool.
that kid lifts for a whole offseason, he comes back with 30 pounds of muscle, he is going to rock people's worlds, man.
I'm excited about him. I'm excited about the team. I think that Diggs is going to have a big game. He had a solid game last week, just not as many yards that he wants, I'm sure. So he's going to be running hard. He's going to be getting open because he may speak a lot, but when he wants it, dude, he'll go get it. Like, he's fast. He's explosive. He's a freaking dog of a wide receiver.
He
is that guy.
He said it.
And Josh, you already know Josh wants to get him the ball.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just sometimes he can't try to force it, and I don't think he'll force it again. I think Josh is going to pick it up and just feed him. Diggs will do his thing. James Cook is so fucking fast, dude. So fast.
My old man loves him now.
Yeah. Yeah, he hauls it. I love him. I like Damian Harris as the back and Old Man Murray. Old Man Murray. He's a steady,
Murray,
he's a steady hand.
He's a steady hand.
I draft him in Madden every
Old Man
time.
Murray is he's a steady hand.
Murray.
Yeah, so I just believe in us. So I think we'll be too much. I'm going to go 37. We'll give them 21, 20 points, 37, 20, 21, one of those. But yeah, we're just too much for them.
Diggs, I'm just as angry as you are, but I need you to focus.
Yeah.
You're the only one that can dig us out of this hole and make us all not angry. Please. That's all.
We want to grease the poles
Grease the poles.
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Fat.
It was intimate.
It was. I had to speak to him.
The next game I got on here is the Colts at Baltimore. So kind of got your battle of the rushing QBs, but I don't think. Yeah, Richardson's in concussion protocol, so I don't know if he will be back or not.
Minshew magic, baby.
Yeah,
I like Minshew.
he's good at like not turning it over and just padding a lead that they already have.
He's a good backup.
He's a good backup. I don't even know if they'll even need Lamar to rush too much though, because I think Indy's better on rush defense, but I think their pass defense is terrible. So I think this is going to be Lamar passing more, and I think they're going to win 28-14. No, Baltimore.
I like Anthony Richardson a lot. Pete said last week it was isn't he like the most athletic guy to ever come into the league ever?
Since 1999.
Since 99.
That's when they started looking at that.
Yeah, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Isn't he like? Doesn't he have like no football experience too? Hasn't he only ever played like 12 games total? It's probably like 15 now.
Nice with Florida last year. I didn't watch too much, but he was nice. I don't know how many games.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying. I'm shocked by how good he's looked, honestly. Yeah, same.
Like, I was high on him, but not like, I didn't think he'd be like this explosive.
Because I think he was the most raw out of that class coming in.
He looks nice, though. Like, it's good to see him go off, so hopefully he's back.
Oh, so he only ever started 13 games. Still, you'd think that he would. So he's on. This is going to be his 16th started game ever.
Yeah,
he's not showing it. He's not showing it at all. I have him on fantasy there, and I think I'm actually a lot closer to. So I thought it was going to be maybe halfway through the season that I'd switch over from Fields to him. But if he keeps doing what he's doing, I think that I agree. Yeah, I think that I think we're going to have a lot of fun watching Richardson this year, man. I think he's going to impress a lot of people. I think if he can just kind of keep tossing it to Pittman and keep scrambling the way he does. I think the Colts are going to be okay.
Do you think JT's going to come back? Or?
I don't know.
Not
like I said with the players thing.
I don't think he'll come maybe to the Colts, but I just wouldn't be. I would be shocked if he came back to the Colts.
Yeah.
Not shocked. Surprised.
I'd be surprised. I
hope so because I like him, so I want to see JT out there.
I'm mad we can't watch JT right now.
Yeah.
I think Zach Moss is one of those just good enough guys. Just good enough that he. I think everything about the Colts is just good enough to be okay, kind of like the Browns. I would put the Colts and the Browns kind of in the same package. It's just the Browns, their kind of skill set on offense is more in their receivers at this point, especially with Chubb out. The Colts, it's all Anthony Richardson. I mean, Pittman is middle of the road. Zach Moss is a person. The Ravens, they're starting to be a little bit spooky, right? How did they do last week?
They beat the Bengals by what, 8, 10?
Yeah.
Three, but that was at the end of the.
That's still a
Bengals
good.
Start coming back at the
end.
Yeah,
at the end.
No, that's still a very.
Are there
that's still significant.
It's a solid win.
That's
still significant.
Yeah, they got a lot of people injured, like usual.
Offensive linemen out, and Dobbins is out.
Linderbaum's questionable. Staley's questionable.
I've never been impressed with Dobbins as is, honestly. I mean, he's okay, but
they have enough people that someone else will be able to.
Lay off my man JK. He's dead.
He's dead. They picked up Melvin Gordon, right?
Yo, look at this.
Oh, they did?
I thought.
Look
Am I wrong?
I don't know. Look at that though. That's their injury report.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, I think they
Wow, look at all
That's
these
not
questionable.
Those are big names too. Lamar. Oof.
JK's out. Ham's out. I don't know him, but all these dudes out. Trayvon Mullen out. Surgery.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's something. Seeing all of those
always,
names
dude. They're always like
every
that.
year.
Seeing those names.
What's going on there, man?
Yeah,
I don't know. They're not drinking their milk or something. Like,
what are they doing with their athletic trainers
What's
and
in the
shit?
water over there?
What's in the water in
Strength
Baltimore?
training.
What do you think is in the water in Baltimore?
In Flint, Michigan, maybe.
So, after looking over that injury report that I was not aware of until this current moment,
Yeah, I just want you to be aware.
I think that I think Lamar's going to play. I don't know about Odell. That leaves that one kid that they just drafted, right?
Not Bateman.
Flowers?
The other Flowers.
Yeah,
Flowers is a dog.
Flowers is pretty decent. I like him.
He's fast as shit.
Gus Edwards is okay. There's a lot of just okay running backs,
Justice
and that's
Hill's on there.
yeah,
too.
that's the thing. It's like you have CMC, you don't have Chubb anymore. You got Saquon maybe this week, and I mean, what else? Who else is like really crazy fun to watch as a running
Everybody's
back?
broken.
Bijan.
Yeah, Bijan now and Jameer.
Jameer, he's going to do his
Pollard
thing
hasn't
this
really
week.
done much this
Yeah,
year.
Pollard.
Come on, Tony.
Yeah. So that's why I keep saying there's just so many okay running backs. There's nobody that I'm like, whoa, I can't wait to watch that guy run.
Seems
Somebody
it's
that
gonna
I
be him.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm very excited for that. Somebody that I am excited to watch run though. I like to watch Anthony Richardson run, and I think it's going to happen this game. I think that the Colts are going to fucking barely squeak this one out if that injury report stays active or accurate. I like Colts 21, Ravens 17.
Wow, that is lengthy.
Should I call that an upset?
report. That's an upset.
Should I call that an upset?
That's a massive upset.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's an upset.
That's an upset of the week, and I am horrible at sports gambling. I haven't won money since the Rams won the Super Bowl, so don't take my advice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude.
Yeah, I don't believe in the Colts. I'm scared Anthony Richardson's going to be out. I mean, it's concussion already.
Fuck, he does have a concussion right now.
Yeah,
doesn't
he heard it. You can change it if you'd like.
I think I might. I forgot.
I don't
want to
make but they could still win even with Minshew. Minshew's not bad. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's not bad. I just don't think Ravens are always hurt, and they got Lamar at quarterback this year, not what's his face. So I mean, that's even better. I think Lamar is going to do well. I don't think Indianapolis will be able to do much against him. I think Zay Flowers is pretty decent. I think Mark Andrews will do decent. I think they'll just find a way to win like they always do. It's been ugly this year, but I just think the Ravens are too much for the Colts. It'll probably be like a 26, 24 to 13, 10 game, maybe 20 game. Maybe it's closer, but I just think the Ravens are too much. They're an experienced team. They know how to grind out these wins. I just think they'll get it done.
I got to put an asterisk next to my upset. If Richardson is in, I like what I said.
Okay.
If Richardson is out, I'm going to flip-flop that score. I think that's where that's going to
Lock that in. I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Yay!
that. Yeah, I like that. You're completely fine to do that. I agree. When there's all these injuries, there's
What are you
too
supposed
much
to do?
to know.
Especially we're recording this on
'Cause
Tuesday.
I got
like,
super
no idea.
excited when I was like, Richardson, he's
we
on my
don't
team.
know.
I can't wait to watch this guy go
I
off.
agree 100%. We don't know who's playing.
No, not at all. This next one, we got New England at the New Jersey Jets. I think Bill Belichick has Zach Wilson's number, and I think it's just going to be a close game because of the Jets' defense, but I'm saying Patriots get it 16-14. Yeah.
That's fun. That's something.
Lots of field goals.
Yeah, that very well could be. I think Mac Jones is kind of coming into it a little bit. I think it's going to be a little bit until if he can really be the guy, but he's starting to look a little bit better here and there. I have had the Patriots wide receiver room recited to me multiple times from my coworker. I couldn't tell you. Pop Douglas, I guess.
Hunter Henry.
Devontae Parker.
Hunter Henry I just picked up. I'm happy.
Hunter Henry's nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with him. That being said, you could give Bill Belichick us three, and in 3 years we would be decent football players at the NFL level. He just makes people from nothing into something, so he doesn't need big names in the wide receiver room. Ramondre is cool.
He's the third leading receiver.
I was just going to third leading receiver. All right, that's
Followed by Mike Gesicki, 2 tight ends in the top 4.
Yes. Very nice. Is that not a very Bill Belichick thing, though? Is that not a very Bill Belichick fucking line?
This is the new era.
Yeah, this is the new era.
Gronkowski,
Oh,
baby.
boy. I hope they don't kill anybody.
Which one did it? Which one? Hunter Henry or Mike Gesicki?
I think Hunter Henry's going to do it. I was
Hunter
anticipating
Henry.
Gesicki to do it, but I think it's going to be like the guy you didn't expect.
Yeah, I think the double H.
Yeah, Double H.
Double H.
Gotta
That
be.
is, yeah, that is.
Gotta be.
Yeah, gotta be, right?
Yeah. Sorry, Hunter, but you're a
Yeah.
murderer. We know it.
We know it. Where are the bodies? Where are the bodies, Hunter? We know.
He's the Zodiac Killer. He's the Zodiac Killer's son.
Leading receiver. 11 receptions. Going on.
Yeah, I think that the old Jets defense is going to make those no-name receivers look goofy. I think this is all going to be on Ramondre, if anything, and I think that they have a slightly better chance than we did in the way of the run game. Like I said, though, we were kind of knocking off rust. I don't think that was really indicative. Is that a word?
It was all Josh.
Yeah, that's a
It was
word.
all Josh.
Indicative.
Yeah, exactly.
was just Josh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Indicative. That's the word. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm high,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it doesn't. Whatever.
Indicative.
The both defenses are really, really fun. Both defenses are pretty tough. I think Bill is right. It's going to be a battle of field goals. It's going to be definitely a battle of defenses here because both offenses aren't really that impressive, honestly. Zach Wilson, I don't like him. I don't like watching him play. I don't like it when he's on the field unless he's playing the Bills. And even so, the past, two times it's been
Fuck that guy.
I know.
It's Mr. Norman.
Yeah.
I've hated him since before the draft.
Didn't he fuck his mom's friend?
I've told I don't know.
Mr. Norman.
I've hated him since he played for BYU.
Yeah.
I can't stand the guy.
No.
So it pisses me off even more that we lose to this fucking
The
game.
only thing that he has to his name is that he's beat us a couple times. Other than that, I think that he was a gigantic waste of capital for the Jets in the way of draft capital
It's
there.
like Darnold.
I was so happy when
Yeah.
they picked him. I was like, God, I can hate him even more. I can hate him even more. Like,
This guy sucks.
like I was upset when Tua got drafted, but Zach Wilson, let's go. That guy, dude.
I do not like Zach Wilson. Brees Hall's pretty good.
Give him the ball.
Give him the ball. That's what they need to do. Just feed that kid the rock.
What do you get, 4 carries?
4
against
carries.
the
Yeah, I can.
He's on my team.
I can see why he was
Fucking
mad
carries.
too. He was tweeting and all that shit. I can see why
He's
he's mad.
still the leading carrier with
footballs.
136. What are we doing?
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Dalvin Cook is not impressive. I'm not sure if he's at the end of his road or what. But unless he's just going to be, hey, Brees, you need a break. All right, Dalvin goes in for a play. I haven't been impressed with him whatsoever, honestly.
He's a booty.
He's had a couple good
He's
pops.
a booty boy.
Booty boy. He's had a couple good pops. I don't know how long that's going to be going for, especially as Brees kind of ramps
Once they
back
give
up.
him the damn ball.
Yeah, once they give him the ball, I think he's still got a little bit of kinks to work out with his ACL.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell when that breakaway that he had
when
against
Benford
us,
got him.
that breakaway, he should have had that touchdown.
A healthy Brees is
A healthy
gone.
Brees is out of there, dude. So I think once his ACL is good, I think he's going to be scary. Really, unfortunately, as a Bills fan, I'm happy that Aaron Rodgers went down because, I mean, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Like, he's going to be okay. I hope great recovery and all that. But that's the only.
It makes it easier.
That's the only piece that I see missing from
I'm
these
sorry,
Jets. Man. That's
I'm
the
sorry,
only
Aaron
thing.
Rodgers.
Yeah,
That
no,
sucks.
like full recovery, dude. I hope you're okay. The ayahuasca lied to you, but that's okay.
But gosh, that makes it way easier.
That's
I'm
the only
sorry.
piece that I see
I'm
missing from
sorry,
the Jets.
Aaron.
That's the only piece that I really see missing from the Jets. But without that piece, the Jets' offense is that makes what went from was going to be a very heavy Jets game to now a very close battle of defenses.
Yep.
Just because I hate the Pats, I'm going Jets. I like Jets 14, Pats 10.
It's an amazing game. Yeah, I don't have any faith in either of these offenses. Well, I don't hate the Patriots offense that much, but this defense, they're going against is way too much for these no-name receivers, like you said. They're going to get bodied.
Juju. Whatever.
His knee's going to explode this damn week. I don't know. They say that's what... He's got a bad knee, right? It's like close to just blowing up. I think they said that on something. I think I saw that.
Some David Goggins.
I think somebody reported that, so I hope not. I don't ever want anybody to blow their dang knee out.
It's not fun.
No, I don't want anybody to have that happen.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't really care about Juju, so it wouldn't really impact us that much. I feel like watch him go off, but but yeah, I don't
draft Juju or pick up Juju on your waivers.
Juju.
Yeah, start him over JJ.
But yeah, I don't have that much faith in Mac Jones. Zach Wilson sucks. If they keep Zach Wilson at quarterback this whole week, they're throwing it to try to draft somebody next year.
Gotta be, right?
That's my only thoughts, and so I hope they win more games. That I don't need them
So
in the
they
top
don't draft.
5, top 10.
Yeah.
Because they get a nasty quarterback, we're in for it. That would be booty cheeks.
Who's
the
that one
last
kid?
thing we need.
The one
Caleb
quarterback.
Williams. Yeah, they'd
He's
have to
going to
get
the
last
Bears.
for that.
He's going
They'd
to
have
the
to get
Bears.
last for that. I don't think
Bears,
they will.
Bears.
But yeah,
That could be.
I got the Patriots in a boring game, 13-6, 13-9. Something like that. Even 12-9. It might just all be field goals. But yeah, I just don't have any faith. I think it's going to be a boring game.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to watch that game and the Cleveland-Tennessee game.
Absolutely.
I think that's my weekend right there.
Absolutely.
The next game I got up, we got the Panthers going to the Seahawks. I don't have too much to say on this. Carolina's defense was pretty decent last night against the Saints.
I like it.
Seahawks seem to be getting their shit back together. But I think this will be closer than expected. I'm going to say the Seahawks win it 21-14.
I need the NFL camera people to stop zooming in on Bryce Young's parents during the game. I don't care about Bryce Young's parents. I don't.
They're my favorite part.
Craig and whatever I'm not there for his parents.
First name basis.
I don't care about them. So please let me watch the football game. Let me watch Bryce Young. Because
something.
Yeah, he's okay. He's
42 for 71.
That's not bad for a rookie.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
definition of mid right now.
Definition of
But
mid.
he
but he's
doesn't
a
really
rookie.
have much.
Yeah,
and he's a rookie.
as a rookie.
So I'm not judging him too much.
Yeah, Adam Thielen. I don't know why he's still playing football.
Man T. Big old man T.
I think he graduated.
Leading
with
receiver. Leading receiver.
Did he graduate with my dad?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Like the Panthers, like you said, the Panthers' defense is actually pretty decent so
they're
far
nice.
from what I can
They're
see.
nice. They got some parts.
Not decent enough to really kick ass, but that's really more on the offensive side of the ball, honestly, from what I can see so far from the game and a half of Panthers football that I've watched. The Seahawks, I'm a closet Seahawks fan. Dave Strathern is a Seahawks fan, and that has by proxy made me somewhat of a Seahawks fan. Geno Smith has something in him that can make the Seahawks. It can be like one of those sneaky things that like you wouldn't expect. You know what I mean? Like if Geno ever goes, I think he can make a decent playoff push at some point. At some point soon. I don't know. I don't think he has long. Especially with how old Lockett's getting. But if he just keeps falling on the ground every time he touches the football.
T-Lock.
I think that yeah, if Pete Carroll can stay out of the nursing home, then the Seahawks still have a couple more years. And I think that
Thielen graduated with Pete Carroll, right?
yeah, Thielen graduated with Pete Carroll. They were next to each other in the yearbook. But I think the Seahawks still have a couple more years, and I think that they're going to show us what a couple of those years are going to look like this game. I am going to take Seahawks 24, Panthers 14.
Yeah, I agree. Seahawks will be too much. Geno on the Jets, they be Super Bowl champs. No, Geno's all right. He's nothing crazy. He's nothing terrible.
Yeah.
He's enough to do the job. I just think they got too much for the Panthers. I don't have Love doesn't have it yet. Young, sorry. Young doesn't have it yet. I don't know why I always call him Bryce Love, Stanford running back.
Bryce Love and
Yeah.
Jordan Young.
But yeah, Bryce Young, he doesn't have it yet. It's probably just going to be a nice 23-10 14 game. Seahawks get it done.
Yeah. I like Metcalf.
Yeah, Metcalf's a
DK's
beast.
nice. DK's nice.
The next game we got up is Chicago Bears going into Kansas City. Chicago is just a bad team all around. They're just a bad team in every part of the game, it seems. So I'm going big pass week for Pat, 42-14, Chiefs.
I really don't like the Chiefs at all, and I have a real soft spot for the Bears as of late. All the pain that Bears fans experience, I've felt it all myself as a Bills fan, and I think you're going to feel a lot of that in this game. I think that I'm sorry, Bears fans. That's pretty much all I got for you, man. And I have Justin Fields and DJ Moore on my fantasy team. I'm with you this year, dude. I have a lot of faith in Fields. I think he can get his head out of his ass if he can make more than one read. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be serviceable. That's why I drafted him. I need him to. We just need the whole Bears fucking football team to clean it up, man. Like, I'm trying to think of one thing that it's like, man, they're really that's where they're dropping the ball. It's like it's all over the place.
Did you see some of the highlights of Fields last week where there's like guys wide open? He just made one read.
Yeah.
He runs right into his own center.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of how Fields has been
I
doing.
was like, damn it.
And Anthony Richardson has his number on my team. Let me tell you. But yeah, like I said, sorry Bears fans, this is gonna be a fucking slaughterhouse. 45-12 Bears. I don't even know how you'd get 12, but do the math.
All right, yeah, not much to say. We're going to all ride with 40 burgers because that sounds fun as shit. So, fuck the Chiefs, but they are way too much for the feeble Bears. It's going to be a rough time. I love Justin Fields. It's just going to be tough for you today. So, we'll go with 43-17. Demolition.
Garbage time touchdowns.
Chiefs, yeah.
There you have it. Your steamroll of the week, as Pete would say. Next game up is Dallas headed to Arizona. Yeah.
Great 4 o'clock.
Are you sure this isn't the steamroll of the week?
It could be. We got a lot
Great
of
4
potential
o'clock
on
slate
here.
right here.
Yeah. I think Arizona might put up a little bit of a fight, but I think Dallas wins this easy, 28-10. So that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of James Conner. I think he's kind of a sleeper. He's proven that this year so far for me, anyway, from what I've seen. He's not doing bad. Buda Baker's out right now, which is not good for the Cardinals because it's already
Jalen Thompson season.
Yeah, it's not cool for the Cardinals in this game. Cowboys are on fire right now. Cowboys are super spooky. I think Micah Parsons is fucking superhuman, man. That guy is absolutely terrifying. Yeah. That guy is nuts.
Yep.
You guys remember, the only thing I can think about is Dak Prescott's leg injury. You remember that?
Yeah,
that
I remember watching
bad,
that
dude.
live too.
Yeah, there was a minute where I was just, that's the only thing.
Yeah, my grandpa was sitting on the couch. I was like, yeah, he's done.
Oh, no.
I was like, yeah, that leg's broken.
Boy, yeah.
My mom was like, yeah.
Yeah, that was super not good. That was super
I was like, yeah, he's done, so that sucks.
I listened to a fantasy football podcast, and they are all Cardinals fans, and they all insist that the Cardinals are going to tank this season. They're intentionally just going to try and I keep forgetting that kid's name. Caleb Williams. Yeah, they're going to pick him up
USC.
or Marvin Harrison Jr.
Dude, I love Marvin Harrison
that kid.
Jr.
That kid's so fun to watch. And I think the Cardinals are trying
Please don't go to a team I hate.
I think the Cardinals are trying to eat a dick to pick him up, so I hope you like the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals Booty Boys. Second steamroll of the week. Not much to say. Don't really need to say anything. Hobo, I've rode with you twice, 2-0 so far. We're gonna make that 3-0 with a blowout. Probably 31 to freaking 9, 31 to 15.
Maybe
some weird number like that. But Cowboys blowout.
Yes, sir.
The next one we got up. This one was a close pick for me. It's Pittsburgh going to Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Pittsburgh got the win against Cleveland. I don't think they would have if Chubb stayed in. I don't know if you saw the stats that Pittsburgh won that game with -7 yards of offense in the fourth quarter to come back. They were down by whatever to come back. The offense just doesn't look like they did in preseason, and because you can never take preseason and apply it to regular season. Las Vegas, I don't know what Jacoby Myers' status is, but I think if he's back with those weapons, I think it's just going to be a little too much for Pittsburgh, and I think Las Vegas will win 17-14.
I think everything you said about preseason to regular season is true, except for George Pickens. I think that George Pickens is starting to come into his own. He was making some really big catches last night. Did you guys see any of those?
Mm-hmm.
He was making some pretty cute catches. He has convinced me to start him over DJ Moore. It's not hard to do with how the Bears, everything I said about the Bears.
Come on, DJ.
The Steelers have always been kind of a top 5 team for me personally. I guess it's kind of because of people like you in my life that there's a lot of adjacent Steelers fans in my life. The Raiders, Jimmy G doesn't look that good, does he? Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen anything on Jimmy G that I've really liked.
Don't love him.
Devontae is in concussion protocol, right?
I think so.
I think so as well.
Oh shit! So if they don't have Devontae,
Yeah, if they don't have Devontae, I heard they just. I heard that they're shopping. They're looking at somebody for a running back. I just saw, and I can't remember who, but I was like, why would you do that with Josh Jacobs? But even so, Josh Jacobs, didn't he have like -9 rushing
He might
yards in
not
the
be
first
on the
game or
list.
something?
It looks like it might have cleared it.
Did he clear it? Okay.
I'm not sure
Okay,
because they're talking about.
Looks like it to me, but
Yeah.
it doesn't change my pick. So
that's fair. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, I think he needs to kind of warm up a little bit. And didn't do much against us. It was what, -9 rushing yards or something like that. You don't gotta look that up. It's
I
not
think,
that
I think
important.
it was.
Yeah, it was something horrible, which
Yeah.
is not what you would expect out of him. I think that he might try and kind of ramp that up a little bit, but against the Steelers D, I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. Minka Fitzpatrick is probably going to be out for a while, and he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But TJ Watt, I think, is going to be able to kind of stuff that down. I'm going to go Steelers in this one. I like numbers. I'm going to go 24 Steelers, 15 Raiders.
And then I'm just going to mention one thing. I forgot a note I had written down here. I guess Vegas is open to the rush, and Steelers are second. They're second to last in rushing this year. So I think the Steelers would
do we
have.
know what the expected average is or not? Probably not. I'm
don't
gonna
know.
try to look into that because is it just Najee that's booty or is the line getting fed?
Najee seems slow.
Yeah, I agree.
They should use
Yeah.
more Warren or something. But
That's what I want to see, that EP, the expected one.
yeah, I think if they were to get the rush going more, I think Pittsburgh would stand a better chance and probably would get the dub. But
Yeah.
I'm just going to stick with Vegas.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Steelers too. Actually, no particular reason other than it's tough to come back after a thrashing like the Bills just gave the Raiders. Now you're right on Sunday Night Football. That's what they're gonna show. It's a put up or shut up game, not entirely for the season, but this is a tough game. You really need to show up tonight. It's gonna be gritty. I like Pickens too. I think he's coming around too. He's pretty nasty. If Pickett can get him the ball, if he starts throwing it down the field, doing a little bit better, hopefully. Not that I really care. I don't really care about the Steelers all that much. I kind of like them, but I don't care too much about them. But, hey, I'm riding with them again. I picked them last week. I'll pick them again this week. I just think their defense is nice, and I don't know I just don't have any faith in Garoppolo either. So I do think Jacobs will have a better week. I think he'll start coming together. I just don't think it'll be enough. I think the Steelers will find a way. TJ Watt is so fucking nasty.
Oh, dude, spooky.
He is so nasty. He'll get another sack or a turnover again to clinch this game or turn it around for him.
I can see that.
Garoppolo looked awful against the Bills. So we'll see what happens. But I just think it'll be like a 20-16, 20-13, 20-17, one of those scores. But the Steelers will squeak it out.
Is that Josh Jacobs, 28 carries for 46 yards?
Yeah, not
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
So they
But
are.
the Bills defense stood him the heck up.
Yeah, they did.
McDermott, way to go, my guy. You can be
Fair.
DC all you want, boy.
So
you haven't been the problem.
the Steelers
defense.
That's Sunday night then? Are they?
Yeah, Sunday night.
Are they doing a doubleheader on Monday again?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, the first one of the doubleheader, I'm assuming, is Philadelphia at Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be my upset of the week.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking Tampa Bay's combination of rush defense against Philly's rush offense.
Vita
their pass offense against Philly's poor pass defense they've been having lately. We're going upset of the week, 28-24, Baker Mayfield and the Bucks.
I disagree.
Most would.
Yeah. I think the Bucks are.
Including
Yeah. I think the Bucks are looking decent so far. I think Baker's doing okay.
Outperforming their ceiling.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But the division's a cluster, so.
Exactly. So it's not.
knows?
Yeah. It's like you said last week, Aaron. Everybody likes to. Was it you that said that or Pete? Everybody likes to kind of forget that they still have.
Pete said that.
Yeah, they still have
Mike
Mike
Evans. Yeah.
Evans and
He's nasty.
Godwin. Yeah.
I just don't have faith in Baker.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have faith in Baker. For some reason, my father
Played
does.
all right.
Every time Josh Allen does really bad, my old man's like, "See, I knew we should have drafted Baker," and I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking about?
Dad, stop.
Come on, no. What are you?"
Dad.
Yeah, I'm like, "What are you saying to me?"
No.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, Lamar. Yeah,
I
Lamar's
think
nasty.
I think the only problem the Eagles are having right now is they're just taking a little bit to wind up. I saw earlier today that they are starting to fall in the Super Bowl odds, and I don't know if they
Crazy.
I don't know if they quite deserve that yet. I think I really think for a lot of teams this year, I think it's kind of a slow start, and I think it's going to be that way for the Eagles for the first couple of games. I think this is kind of where it really kind of ramps up for them a little bit. We're going to see a little bit of Mike Evans, like I said, a little bit of Chris Godwin, maybe 2 touchdowns out of the Bucks, maybe a field goal too for. We'll put him at 17. I've been saying a lot of 17s, but I really feel it. Yeah, I really feel it. You know what I mean? We ride.
Two touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I think, like you said, a little bit of porous pass defense is going to break way to a lot of Jalen Hurts running. I think we're probably going to see a good. I don't know. I'm going to say a good 30 points out of the Eagles on this one. And a lot of them from A.J. Brown.
And Smith. And Devontae Smith. They're both going to go up. But yeah, Baker, I'm sorry, Baker. I like you. I just don't have faith in you. You're a serviceable quarterback. You're just nothing special. Mike Evans is still nasty. But I think that the Eagles' D-line is just different. They're nasty. They're scary. They might be more scarier than the Commanders. Than the Commander. Yeah, the Commandos, baby. They might be more scarier than the Commanders' D-line. They're a scary team. I'm dropping Hassan Reddick, so he'll get 2 to 3 sacks this game. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. So he's going to go off. They're going to take care of business. I think it'll be 31-30 to 17, 20, 21. Nothing too special. But I do think Tampa Bay is all right. They're just not going to be able to hang in. Yeah. And because Dallas is going to take care of business and Philadelphia is going to know they got to keep. Dallas is a good team. They need to know they're still them. Like,
I really like Jalen Carter. I don't know if that's okay to say.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's really fun to watch.
He's a good football player.
Yeah, like I said, I'm big on D linemen. I was one myself, and it's very fun to see just a killer D lineman, man. And is that a pun? I didn't mean that. But
I don't know too much about what he did.
But yeah, I really like Jalen Carter. That's all I have to say about it. He's fun to watch.
I agree. And
then we'll round this off with the last game of the night. Oh, it should be a great one. The Los Angeles Rams at the Cincinnati Bengals. Rams look sharp, surprisingly. They've been able to spread it out, so it kind of shows what McVay's able to do. Doesn't matter what he's got. I mean, they even held their own against the 49ers, so that was impressive. Burrow might be out. I don't know
what to do with this game.
He tweaked his calf.
Don't know what to do.
But if Burrow is out, I think I even picked this before Burrow was out. I'm saying 21-10 Rams.
Woo!
Yeah. Wow. So maybe that's an upset too.
That's a beating, man.
Yeah,
that's a beating.
Do you really have that much faith in Punta Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua.
Tutu Atwell.
Tutu.
Cool name receivers.
Cool name receiver.
Cool name receivers dance.
I didn't see the end of the Rams game. I heard that Sean McVay kicked a field goal. Is that true?
What?
Did that happen? Can somebody look that up?
Wait, what?
I don't know if that's accurate, but I heard that happened, and I'm gonna confirm or deny this with you guys right here. All right, let's. Yeah.
Kick meaningless.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he actually kicked it. I was thinking he put
Oh.
his helmet on.
When they were down by 2
must
stores or
have-
whatever, and still kicked it.
I smoke weed. Completely misinterpreted that when I heard that one.
Good for him.
That's hilarious. I'm glad that we got that on recording. That I thought that
It was 30 to 20.
thought,
In the
dude.
last play of the game, he kicked a field goal
Yeah.
to make it 30 to 23.
Well, dude, I thought that he went out there and kicked the field goal, and I was like, I mean, he's young, he
I
can
don't
do
know
it
if
if he
that's
wants.
legal.
I didn't think so either, but then I was like, are they letting him
They
do
brought
it?
him up from the practice squad. They made him action.
I don't know, man. I thought that happened.
Puka
for a
Nakua,
second.
dude. Puka Nakua.
That's hilarious.
Tutu
I'm
Atwell.
really happy that just happened. I don't like the Bengals because
Fuck the Bengals.
yeah,
Hate 'em.
other than this year so far anyway, they're looking really spooky to try and get through. For us anyway. I do like to see Jamar Chase do things. It's always really cool when he plays.
T. Higgins, let's go.
Up until hey, what a great name that guy has. But I don't know what's going on with the Bengals right now. I don't.
Loses the Bungles.
The Bungles.
The Bungles.
That's fun. But yeah, I really expect so much more out of this Bengals offense. But isn't a lot of their guys on the line hurt right now?
Either hurt or they just suck. They're not.
One of the two. Yeah, one of the two.
Their new look line
Yeah.
isn't living up to its potential
That's
that
fair.
they thought it would
That's
have.
fair. I think Joe Mixon is kind of sneaky. I don't think that's going to matter in this game, though. I kind of think that the Bengals don't have. They have all the pieces still, except for like we said, the line. If the line can kind of figure it out, then I think that they're going to be spooky. But for some reason, they're just not, which is weird for the Bengals
Because they used to be spooky with a bad line. Too,
yeah, exactly. Especially, I mean, they still have all their weapons that they've always had, so I'm not really certain what's going on with them. But I think that they still got a couple games before they figure it out. And I think if the Rams let Sean McVay kick, no, I'm just kidding. I think that the Rams are kind of starting to figure something out even without Cooper Kupp, which is kind of neat to see when they get Cooper Kupp back. When does he? He's on IR, right? He's out for
At least 4 weeks.
yeah,
At least
so
4.
at least a couple more.
When
couple
you
more.
get Koopa and Puka and
Tutu.
Tutu, you get all
Yeah.
3 of them going, no, this could
It's
be
gonna be the
yeah,
best
dude,
team
yeah,
in the
exactly.
league.
the cool name Rams.
Oh yeah,
Cool Ranch.
cool range.
Doritos.
I like your pick of the Rams on this one, Bill. Like I said, I don't think the Bengals have it yet. I think they're going to be a late year contender. I don't think they're going to do much in this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Rams 20, Bengals 10.
210 picks. You guys hate them. hate them
them
bad.
Bengals.
Yeah, I hate the Bengals.
Stupid cats.
I agree. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I think you gotta sit Joe Burrow right now just to get him healthy. It's not worth it. I mean, even if the Ravens win, you can still come back, try to get a wild card. The Ravens are good, but who knows if they keep getting hurt? You never know. But the Ravens are scary, and the Bengals obviously know that the pressure's on with Lamar this year. Like, Lamar is the quarterback, not what's his face? I can't think. Huntley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that they're going to be better this year than they were last year. So I'm sure they're scared a little bit, but still, I don't know why they didn't sit him to begin with.
Yeah,
They
let 'em
really
rest
should
up.
have.
Like,
I mean, I don't know the severity because I'm not really following too much of the Bengals stuff, but I remember them saying he might miss doctors and stuff saying that he should probably sit it down for a while just to heal because it's a soft tissue or whatever, so it can keep coming back. I just think I agree with you. The Bengals are a slow starting team, but they are going to be scary if they find their way into the playoffs. That'll be a scary team to play. Who knows? Maybe they rattle 10 off and just 13-3 or something. They could easily do that if Joe Burrow's back and healthy and they're firing on all cylinders. They're a scary team. I I'm excited to see the Bills go against him now with Sean's defense, see if he makes any adjustments, backs off a little bit. I mean, plays tighter than freaking backing off and give him a 10-yard fucking cushion every play and just let
Putting
them...
linebackers on Jamar
Stupid
Chase.
stuff like that. I think I'm excited to see if McDermott will change it up at all for that, but that's not this week. I just think the Bengals are a little just not ready yet to fire off. I think Stafford will find a way to work it with Tutu and Puka. But I could see the Bengals winning this in an ugly game. I think it's one turnover for the Bengals, and they might be able to squeak it by. I think it's
I can see that.
a game that isn't... I don't think it'll be a blowout. It'll be a weird game. Got it right around with you guys, like a 23-16 game. I think the Rams will take care of business, regardless of who's at quarterback.
Where do you guys think Cam Akers goes?
It's a good question. There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, who needs a running back?
Everyone.
I can't
Browns.
think. Yeah, Browns do.
Browns got to be looking at fucking Taylor, right?
This JT's out
But
there.
they don't have much capital.
Yeah.
They don't
Like
have
I
much
said,
capital.
I know Hunt was
Ravens should go get...
Hunt was in the building today. I know
Ravens
that for
could.
sure.
Do you think the Bucks would want another running back? I know they
Bucks
got
need one.
Rashad.
Rashad is not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks. He's a booty boy.
Yeah, he's not.
He's a booty boy.
He's like I just
Rashad
like,
White.
like I keep
They gotta
saying
make a
about
T-shirt out of
like I
that.
keep saying
Boy.
about booty boy. Like I keep saying about running backs, he's okay.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
it's
nothing
like he's
special.
there. It's a guy.
Yeah.
You know.
I would love for any AFC superstar to move over to the NFC. So,
That'd
yeah,
be nice.
trade him over there.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. We don't need any more superstars in the AFC. So, yeah, I'm all for that.
So yeah, there you have it. We got all 16 of our picks in here for week 3. As you know, we're streaming on all the places you probably listen to a podcast to. So tune in there, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.
I want you to bet your house on my picks. I want every bit of capital that you have in your name, in your wife's name, anything that you can get a hold of with your own two hands. I want you to
Your
bet
retirement
it.
fund.
Your retirement fund.
401ks,
Sell your
457Bs,
car.
Your child.
Liquidate your assets and put
annuities.
your money on my
Every
bets.
single one.
IRAs.
One parlay.
One
parlay.
single parlay.
On every pick this man just made.
Do it.
Go Bills.